Well, Brampton City workers remain on strike. It's been impacting public transit, even though the transit workers are still on the job. The picketing was paused yesterday for Remembrance Day. For the latest on the situation today and how it's impacting transit, we're joined live by Andrew Salaby, president of ATU 1573. Andrew, thank you very much for taking time to speak with us. So where are things right now as of 1:18, Tuesday, November 12th?
So as of right now, service resumes normally. You'll see buses out there on regular schedule. QP 831 is not demonstrating any type of picketing at Sandalwood or Clark Garage locations. However, that could change tomorrow or the day after. So we're just really waiting to see what happens in that regard.
Okay, so that could change tomorrow or the day after. What is your message to the public about this? And, also the trickle-down effect, for people's everyday lives.
Yeah, so ATU Local 1573, our operators are the drivers for Brampton Transit, and we want to let the members of the public know that we're showing up to work every day. We're there. We understand the inconveniences that you're facing as a public. It really affects your daily commute and where you need to go, and we're showing up. We want to get you to where you go. Unfortunately, this labor disruption is delaying us, and we do support QP 831's right to strike as a union. But this is the nature of the beast, really. That's what we're facing.
And what about the conversations behind the scenes?
So, as far as I'm aware, QP is doing everything they can to communicate with the employer, and the employer is doing everything they can to communicate with them to reach a fair deal, and we support that. On the back end with ATU staff, the transit drivers and the maintenance employees and office workers, we're just showing up, supporting. We're stuck in the middle, unfortunately, but we're doing what we got to do.
And also, I'd like to read part of a statement that was sent on your behalf. Residents should allocate additional travel time to their commute or make alternative arrangements. How can that be done if they rely on public transit?
So unfortunately, the buses are trying to get out when we're regular service right now, so everything's okay. But when the picketers are blocking the entrances and the exits for the buses, each bus is experiencing a 5 to 10 minute delay, and that compounds every unit that gets out there on the road. So I understand that these people are waiting for the bus, and we want to show up. Unfortunately, all we can say is they're going to have to find an alternative in the meantime. But for now, stay vigilant. Look at the social media posts that Brampton Transit's posting, and they're communicating as best that they can during the situation.
Okay, so I have a bit of a compound, two-part question here. Let's talk about worst-case scenario, and then let's talk about, hopeful outcomes sooner rather than later.
Sure. Let's start best case first. Best case, the corporation reaches a tentative deal with QP workers and they're able to get back into the workforce and the disruption stops. That's the best case scenario. Worst case scenario is the labor disruption continues, and unfortunately the public will have to experience delays on units if QP 831 continues to demonstrate in front of the bus locations.
And I do have to ask, have you gotten any feedback from the public? What has public sentiment been like?
Naturally, the public's very frustrated with the delays that they faced in the last couple of days. However, as of Remembrance Day and today, what my members are reporting to me is passengers are just very happy to see them and concerned about the future. They're asking multiple questions: if transit is running the next day, if the strike will continue. And of course, my members are answering, we're here, we're ready to work. And we know as much as you do in regard to the ongoing situation. But as long as there is an ability for buses to be on the road, they will be there.
Andrew Salaby, president of ATU 1573. Thanks a lot for your time this afternoon.
Thank you very much.